guess first off, it's just an historic day for both companies in a lot of ways, right? So I guess, how did this all come together? Because I know when it was announced, it was kind of a surprise to everybody in the industry. Maybe you can offer up how this kind of came together.
Yeah, so I don't know why it was a surprise. I mean, they're the largest martial arts organization in the world. We've been watching them for a while. Obviously, anyone who follows social media, they're huge, hugely successful. So we reached out and we knew someone who was representing them. And, from day one, we just thought it was a brilliant partnership. They want to come to the U.S. and Canada in a bigger way. And we obviously are exploring bringing more top flight sports to the U.S. and Canada, globally, really. It was a no-brainer.
Rich, maybe you can speak to what this means for the company. Obviously you've been grinding over in Asia trying to grow this thing, but to get it in prime time on a platform as large as Prime Video, what does it mean for One Championship?
Absolutely, it's huge for us, and because for us it was advantageous because Prime Video has been just tying up sports content, right? Like they're the home of Thursday Night NFL now, and so this was a no-brainer for us. This is huge for us. They have 200 million subscribers. This is going to open up the U.S. and Canadian audience for us coming to the U.S. So this is phase one of our U.S. entry, and then obviously boots on the ground next, and those events are going to be on Prime as well.
And Marie, I guess the goal for Amazon, is it basically just this is part of a massive growth strategy to get involved in live sports and live programming? Yeah,
we absolutely look. We started in sports a few years ago, and one thing we know is our audience loves marquee sports, just loves them, and so with One Championship, you can't get any better, especially in the MMA space. So we're thrilled, we're excited. They're live, which will be amazing. They're in prime time on Amazon Prime, and these guys are different. I talked a little bit about it on stage. They have more disciplines. They treat women equally. They infuse compassion and integrity and so many amazing cultural values in their events as well as in their surrounding programming. So I think it's really unique and a great opportunity for us.
So the language is unique, and it says at least 12 events annually. So I guess I'm curious, is there a hope or an expectation that maybe it could be more than that? And who makes that call that there could be more than 12 events annually?
I would say we probably make that call on our side, and it'll come down to schedule. Obviously for us, we were impacted greatly by COVID. I mentioned that in the press conference. With Singapore being such a small country, it shut down our entire travel, and for us to come through that is truly an amazing thing. And so we're now back at the point where we're a traveling entity again, and coming here to the U.S. So I would imagine that 2023 we may end up reevaluating and delivering above and beyond the 12, but that's just kind of as we go. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we're just excited to launch.
But you got to get one in before you start doing
exactly.
I guess the expectations in terms of the card length, the card quality. Is this like a different tier, or is this just a normal event with championship belts? And how many fights are we going to see on a given night? What's the structure of it all?
No, it'll be the typical structure that you see with One Championship. Every standard other event that we do, there'll be championship matches on it. Sometimes multiple championship matches. Same card length. I think our league cards may shorten a little bit, but otherwise, just to fit into the time frame, the main card length will end up being the same.
Nice. Last thing I'll ask you, Maria. I come from an era when we were battling for the sport of mixed martial arts to get acceptance, right? It's been a long battle. So now to be on a streaming platform of this size, this magnitude, is this a real, signal that this sport has become accepted? It is part of sports culture now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be that presumptuous. I think the sport thrived and was accepted before they came on Prime Video. So we're just thrilled to have them on our service, and obviously they're marquee sport. And this is a really unique organization. And when you talk to Shatri and the whole team they brought together, and Rich, it is athlete infused and respected from top to bottom, and just it's a phenomenal team. And so I think they arrived before they met us, but we're just thrilled to have them bring them to our customers.
I'll say this: it's exciting for us to bring a different product to the U.S. Obviously, from the entertainment perspective, I was talking about, but it's not just an MMA organization, right? We have a world-class Muay Thai, kickboxing, grapplers, and all these athletes. And you've seen the matches, you've seen the Muay Thai matches that we put on in these 4-ounce gloves. They're amazing matches. The kickboxing quality, Jonathan Haggerty was out there today. These guys never failed to deliver, and the number of world champions that we have on the roster that were champions in their individual sports before they even got to One Championship, this is going to be a treat for the American audience for sure.